Finding a point of intersection. There's a bunch of questions where you might be asked to find the coordinates where a nonlinear graph intersects with a straight line graph. And the point at where they intersect will of course have the same y values. So if I was to sketch, and I don't mean properly sketch this, just pretend that I'd put this in. That's y equals 1 over x, and y equals 4x is going to go up through there. And you can see there's going to be 2 points where they intersect, and the points where they intersect are obviously going to have the same x and y values for each graph, which means that y will be the same, thus these two will be the same. So you can say that where they intersect, this is like simultaneous equations, 4x will be equal to 1 over x. And then we solve to find the values of x. Multiply both sides by x. 4x squared is 1. X squared is 1/4. Now remember, of course, that to get x on its own here, we're going to need to take the square root of both sides. And that means I'll have plus or minus the square root of 1/4, which is 1/2. So I've got two different possible values for x, and we saw that we'd have two different values of x. Then substitute those in to find the matching values of y. So when x equals 1/2, y equals, use the easy one, 4x, 4 times 1/2, y is 2, so one of my points of intersection is 1/2, 2. And the other one, of course, you can see is going to be -1/2, -2. So you could show the working for that if you were being very meticulous. But anytime you've got a graph and you're asked to find the point of intersection, remember that will mean the two y values are equal. Solve them simultaneously, and remember, if you've got x squared, when you take the square root of each side, you're going to end up with a positive and negative option.